Police Minister Mark Mitchell is confident we are seeing significant changes across law and order, with promising early results shown across some police statistics. Now, he said in August last year that if they were not starting to see a change in public safety within a year of his appointment as police minister, he would resign. There has been a change. Serious assaults have dropped 3%. Foot patrols increased by 30%. Ram raids are down over 60%. Aggravated robberies down 11%. Gang membership growth has slowed tenfold in the last year. But what hasn't gone down is theft and related offences. That's actually gone up 12%. The police minister joins me now. Mark Mitchell, good afternoon.
Hi, Leah. How are you?
Hey, look, I'm great. Oh, well, you're in Parliament today. Can firstly, before we look at these stats, how's the hikoi behaving from where you are?
It looks fine. I think there's a pretty good sort of vibe out there, and everything seems to be going well.
Big crowd. I think 30 thousand. Is that what we're? Does anyone go?
Yeah.
Anyone got out there with a clicker?
No, but I know that the number that they were saying came across the Harbour Bridge was 25,000. It was actually 6. So I don't know how they come up with the numbers, but there's a lot of people out there though.
There's a lot. Are you confident the police were prepared for the crowd and they can cope with anything that could eventuate?
No, they've got really good plans in place to deal with any sort of eventuality. So no, there's been lots of planning involved. They've got very good lines of communication. They've been working well with the organisers of the hikoi. So everything's gone very well. Yeah. Now,
Mark, it was a big call of you to resign a year ago. Calls to resign when usually it's the opposition that calls for your head. Why did you make that call?
I just felt it was really important. I think we'd gone backwards so rapidly as a country in terms of public safety, and that I just wanted to send a clear message to those that were, obviously the Prime Minister and the Cabinet trusted with the police portfolio as part of our coalition government and a raft of ministers that are responsible for public safety. But I took that responsibility really seriously, and I wanted to send a message out to the people that, to Kiwis that if I couldn't deliver, I was making a commitment that I'd stand aside. But the good thing is we are starting to see some results, and we are starting to head in the right direction. There's still a lot of work to do. As you highlighted, we've still got, there's some areas that we still need to work on, but overall, we're definitely heading in the right direction.
So, you are pleased with these results. Some of them are pretty impressive, but as you said, serious assaults have dropped 3%. Is that, it is going the right way, but is it hardly moved the dial, do you think?
They're not massive drops, but I think that what we had to do is we had to arrest this. They were heading in the wrong direction, and we've now got them heading back in the right direction. But of course, we just want to see that continue. And dealing with crime is always difficult. You tend to get spikes and troughs, but overall, the trend is heading in the right direction. I just wanted to say that the police, we've got a world-class police service, but really a big part of my work has been using my position to bring all stakeholders together and get fully aligned around our public safety. The Auckland CBD is probably a classic example of that, where everyone was working in silos, and I brought everyone together. We've come up with a good plan, and we're making some really good progress.
As I mentioned, a bit of work to do on theft and also those related offences. In fact, it's gone up 12%, Mark, and I see a security guard was unfortunately stabbed by 3 youths just last night in a supermarket in New Lynn.
Yeah, and that's awful. And sadly, we're going to continue to have some of those incidents. We're working hard to get on top of the violent retail crime, and we are seeing movement in the right direction. You're talking about sort of shrinkage and non-violent retail crime, shoplifting, that sort of stuff. So we're working very closely with retailers. Our retail crime unit works very closely with them and the security industry to continue to put measures in place to try and reduce that. But where I've been really focused is on the violent retail crime, because that's where the real human cost lies.